Welcome back
to another Tuesday Tips at 2 with the Goldbergs. This week I'm going to be teaching you how to make a proper cocktail for the fall. First, I'll tell you the how, the what, and then we'll talk about the why. Sound fair? So get out a little piece of paper, pen, pencil, write down some instructions and some ingredients. In the summer, when the temperature is much hotter, I can't handle anything brown. So I turn to the clear liquors, vodka, gin, white rum. As the temperature cools, I naturally gravitate towards bourbon. Bourbon has so many different options, not only off the shelf, but in terms of what you can do with it. I prefer a properly made cocktail. I used to be a bartender, but in all honesty, this drink, I believe that I invented only a couple years ago because I was lacking for options. And I've found that it is my go-to around this time of year. When it turns truly cold, I'll teach you how to make something delicious and warm and make you feel all good inside. And then as the temperature warms up, we'll change it. Seasons come, seasons go, and the cocktail should as well. So, to make this drink, let's look at the ingredients. First, get yourself a proper mixing bourbon. Frontier's a good one. If you want something more potent, in the 100 or so, 101 proof, Wild Turkey. There you go, it's a classic. But if you're on the go, you got no better options, you can even go with the basics. Jim Beam, Jack Daniels. Next up, get yourself an orange. Orange. There we go. Look at that. Here you'll note some other citrus that I use for other cocktails for the past couple weeks. And then you need club soda. You can go with one of the fancier brands, or in all honesty, a store brand. Nothing wrong with that. See that? Straight out of Randall's. These ingredients come directly from the recipe that I borrowed and changed up. The old-fashioned. I can probably make you a better old-fashioned than your favorite bartender at your favorite restaurant or bar. I'm just saying. But I didn't like how much work was involved with the old-fashioned, how many items and ingredients. So I stripped out all the non-essentials and got down to the basics. Bourbon, club, orange. Take your proper glass full of ice. Take your bottle of bourbon and fill it up. Most cocktails call for about 1/3 liquor and then 2 parts mixer. If you're at a bar that's using an ounce measurement cup to pour, you need to leave. See that? That's like about 1/3 or so, correct? Personally, I go to the halfway marker. Very nice. There it is. Take your orange, half it. Nice quarters here, you see? Oh yeah, beautiful and juicy. Now, you can get yourself a squeezer, which I use all the time. That helps keep the seeds out. But the point of this recipe is to keep things simple. So if you don't have this, or it's not clean, or you don't know how to use it, you're intimidated, no problem. Take your hands, clean hands of course, and crush that orange. Crush it good and proper. Don't drop it in there. No, don't put it on the side like it's a little artistic decor, garnish as they call it. Squeeze it proper and toss it in. Oh, that's nice. Next up, grab your club soda. Listen to that. Oh, sound effects. I love them. Now, all that, oh, it looks so pretty. You see that? Is it ready to drink? No! Don't you dare. Don't you dare. What are you going to do? Stir it with your finger? With a little straw? What's that going to do? Now, I'm going to show you a little trick. I do have a proper mixer for cocktails, and I do use it for certain cocktails, but you don't need that stuff. See that big stadium cup for none others than our Houston Astros. May God bless them with a victory. You know when I'm going to be taping this. Take your glass and then dump and back and forth and back. Oh, look at that. It looks almost like it's creamy. All that foam, all those bubbles. Beautiful. I'm going to take a little sip and first say l'chaim to y'all enjoying alcohol a little bit better. If you're going to be drinking, which most of us professionals are going to, you should do it proper. Why consume the same thing every single night? Why gorge yourself on a ton of beer? And I love beer. Or one bottle of wine after another. And I love wine. Or whatever that same drink is that you're drinking all the time. It's boring. And I think it's a little bit of a gateway, if you don't mind me hypothesizing here, into alcoholism. You start drinking the same thing that is too easy to pour. You drink it the same thing every day, again and again and again. Your tolerance builds up. Before you know it, that's all you're drinking, and you need way too much of it to even feel anything. Change things up. Make yourself a proper cocktail. Make it for your guests, socially distant, or your spouse, other loved one, and enjoy it. To a beautiful, wonderful, cooler fall ahead, maybe a sane one, an enjoyable one.